Trades can either set your team up for success or send them into an absolute spiral. These are the 5 worst trades in MLB since 2010. Mookie Betts was a Red Sox staple for 6 incredible seasons. In that time, he amassed 4 All-Star selections, was an MVP, won 4 Gold Gloves, and won 3 Silver Slugger awards. Also in those 6 seasons, he hit .301 with a .374 on base and a .519 slugging, giving him an OPS of .893. Also giving him an OPS plus of 134. But in February of 2020, the Red Sox thought it would be a great idea to trade him to the Dodgers.
Mookie Betts, one of the top 5 players in baseball, has been traded from the Boston Red Sox to the Los Angeles Dodgers.
In that deal, the Red Sox acquired 3 players headlined by Alex Verdugo. I should also mention, though, that they also got Jeter Downs and current Red Sox catcher Connor Wong. Now, don't get me wrong, Alex Verdugo was a solid player, but he comes nowhere close to the same value as somebody like Mookie Betts, who's put up a 27.4 WAR with the Dodgers, while Verdugo had just 8.2 WAR with the Red Sox. This second trade was god-awful the second it was made. I'm talking about the historically bad James Shields for Fernando Tatis Jr. trade. For years, James Shields anchored the staff out in Tampa and put up solid numbers. He also helped the Royals reach the World Series in 2014. But by the time he reached the Chicago White Sox, he just simply wasn't good anymore, never having an ERA lower than 4.5.
So while editing this, I noticed that I said he was traded to the San Diego Padres instead of the Chicago White Sox. Please forgive my sins against humanity.
And then in 2016, James Shields was traded to the San Diego Padres for a little unknown prospect by the name of Fernando Tatis Jr. And obviously, we all know how that ended up. James Shields would go on to play 2 seasons in San Diego with mediocre results. Tatis, on the other hand, has mostly been great, winning Gold Gloves and a Platinum Gold Glove award. He's also amassed a 21.7 WAR over his career thus far. Despite a PED suspension in 2022, Tatis has been a game changer. He had a little bit of a down season here in 2024, but I'm sure he's going to bounce back and be his normal great self. Corey Kluber was an insanely good pitcher in his time with Cleveland, winning the Cy Young Award not once, but twice. So when he was traded to the Texas Rangers, it obviously didn't go over well with the Cleveland fans. But looking back, this trade did not end well for the Texas Rangers at all. Because in that deal, they gave away Delino DeShields and another player by the name of Emmanuel Clase. And as all of you know, Clase has quite literally been one of the most electric closers over the last 4 seasons, finishing with over 40 saves the last 3 years. And in 2024, he won the Reliever of the Year award. And then for Texas, Kluber literally only pitched 1 inning. And yes, you heard that right. 1 single inning.
What?
A total bust trade for the Texas Rangers. Yordan Alvarez is one of the premier power hitters in all of MLB. But could you imagine him being on the Dodgers right now? Well, if he wasn't in this terrible trade, he might still be with them. Back at the 2016 MLB trade deadline, the Dodgers traded Alvarez, a young up-and-coming prospect, for a reliever named Josh Fields. Fields was a solid pitcher for the Dodgers, but clearly he's not on the same level as Yordan Alvarez. Since being called up in 2019, Yordan has 164 home runs with 466 RBIs. He's got a career average of .298 and a .583 slugging percentage with a 166 OPS plus. I'm sure the Dodgers would absolutely love a mulligan on this trade. The Marlins could have an entire video about horrible trades just solely dedicated to them. But in my opinion, the Christian Yelich trade trumps them all. In 2018, the Marlins traded Yelich for a handful of prospects, including former big league pitcher Jordan Yamamoto. And none of the players that they traded Yelich for panned out at all. But Yelich, on the other hand, just casually turned into an MVP, winning the award in 2018. Literally the same year he was traded. They literally traded away an MVP star player for a bag of peanuts. Despite some frequent injuries, Yelich has been a powerful bat in the middle of the Milwaukee Brewers lineup. I am so dang sorry, Marlins fans.